Good afternoon. In today's breaking news, We Don't Make the Rules is back and better than ever.
Just to play in the game, we don't make the rules. We keep it real around here, we don't make the rules. Hot takes every day, we don't make the rules. When you do what it takes, you can never lose. Coming live from the 323, hiya, that's my dog Big B. It's Mr. BB coming live every week. And Dre always got the quick hit of the week. Just to play in the game, we don't make the rules. We keep it real around here, we don't make the rules. Hot takes every day, we don't make the rules. When you do what it takes, you can never lose. Just to play in the game, we don't make the rules. We keep it real around here, we don't make the rules. Hot takes every day, we don't make the rules. When you do what it takes, you can never lose.
This week's episode is brought to you by, sponsored by, powered by our good friends at ABC Financial Group. All right, get back to running your business, not managing it. Okay, they offer accounting, business services, consulting, corporate tax, and tax services. So contact them on the web for a consultation at ABC Financial Group. That's group spelled grp.com, or give them a call at 310-751-2473. And why is that, Dre?
Because you don't want the IRS on your ASS. Get your business in order, people.
Absolutely, man. So let's start the show. Damn. Welcome, man, to the episode 207 of the We Don't Make the Rules podcast. I'm your host, Felix, a.k.a. Mr. BB. That's me. I got one great person in the building with me today.
Nigga, we lose everybody one by one.
Friendly neighborhood B.
Man,
how are you, man?
We good, man. It's a two-man crew today.
Right. You know I'm here to try and mess your night up, right?
Hey,
I'm here to upset you and get you out of character.
Shit, it's all right. I done
ironically very much in character.
Hey, I gotta stay in character. I done burned down. We done burned Dre down. HR still on FMLA. Shit.
We gonna start another earthquake. It was an earthquake earlier today. Did you feel it?
I did. What? The motherfucker was shaking and moving the bed like this.
Right. It was real chill after a while. Like it wasn't like strong.
It was way in San Diego. Wait till that bitch hit the hood. Bro, I'm telling you right now, when the fucking Northridge earthquake hit, I know that wasn't peaceful at all.
Hell no.
Boy, nigga, did you see Northridge? And that's down the street.
That street was like
bro, that's down the street. The earthquake was so bad, it was knocking shit down in Inglewood, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, San Andreas Fault was like knock, knock.
Who's there?
But no, it was cool, though. But what I did like, though, is the alert. The alert gave you about 10 seconds, 5 seconds to figure it out. Because it basically said, like, find something quick and do something.
Stop, drop, roll. Wait, that's fire. Wait.
You supposed to get under the desk.
Yeah, take cover. That's what it was.
All I did was lay down and rolled it out.
I was sitting on the couch and just sat there.
I feel like
it's nothing above me. Like I'll be all right.
I feel like my bed was moving like the Snooty Fox. The water bed. Water beds looked up in the mirror in the ceiling.
Shag rug.
Oh, big freak
and
off.
A mirror. That's sick. That's sick.
Look, I put some Rick James on.
I hope everybody's safe. It was a 5.2, so that wasn't no weak.
That wasn't a weak bitch.
One. It wasn't a weak one, but
hey, I'm telling you right now, bro, the big one coming. But if it do, I feel like this, man. Like if we had to do natural disasters, right? Mm-hmm. Out of tornadoes, hurricanes, and earthquakes, give me the earthquake.
You know what? All Southern Cal people say earthquake. And when I was living in Florida, I was like, yeah, I'd rather be in an earthquake than a hurricane. And they be like, hell no, give me a hurricane any day of the week. I was like, bruh, hurricane lasts 4, 5, 7 days. Earthquake will be over in a couple minutes. Like, what are we talking about?
These niggas holding on to the poles like Dorothy and fucking Talking about blowing away like, we gonna make
that
it.
Shit never made sense to me.
The cold part is, though, with people in different states, it's like, I'd rather have a tornado because, like, but see, all of them is the only ones that's not really random is hurricanes. You can pretty pinpoint where the hurricane coming from. Earthquakes is kind of random, definitely random, and tornadoes random. You don't know where the fuck it's gonna land its hat. I'm not doing hurricanes. A, why is the wind blowing like this? B, why is the water talking to me like this? And then when the water rises, right, all this shit is bringing, you know what I'm saying, crocodiles, alligators, snakes, rats,
tigers, lions, and
bears, Bobo the homo. he floating on there with
What?
a Bobo the homo. He floating on there with a
I don't even know who that is.
We don't know who it is either,
Okay.
but he gonna be on the surfboard flying with it and shit. You know, it's always one bum out there that just can survive everything.
here, yeah.
And he floating, and it's sitting there like, what's going on with Bo? You know?
Duh, I have no clue. But yeah, that's when I tell you that they always was like, yeah, give me a hurricane. I'm just like, that should never make sense.
I've been in a tornado thing, and that's just scary because all they do is sound the alarm. So now you trying to figure out where it's dropping, and now you trying to figure where it's dropping. It's just like where.
That's crazy.
Where's but see earthquake, bro? We shake, and the cold part. I know this might sound fucked up. It's like natural wildfires and shit. If this bitch don't jump the 405, we are good. Right?
As long as it's on that other side
Bro,
of the track.
if it shakes up north, we know down south we good. It shakes far over there by San Diego, we know it could be a 10.5. We might feel it up here, and it might be very, very catastrophic. But God damn it, it's not fucking certain areas. But just look, we are good.
We're good.
We are
Yeah.
good.
And we was good today.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Make sure y'all study plate tectonics.
study it, yeah.
Yeah.
Know it well, so, especially if you live in SoCal.
You got the ones that rub like this side by side. The ones that, meat to meat.
How was your weekend, man?
It was good, man. Shout out to the homie Croft.
Yeah.
And his lovely wife.
Merry gang. Gang.
Ain't never been to a wedding where drums came out. They
On the
beat.
reception. They had a whole performance.
Bro on the floor hitting it like he Prince. Reception crew. Then the DJ didn't kick the DJ off, and
That's funny.
Dad was rapping because his dad was an artist. You feel me? Dad doing.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Got the free performance?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the waiter though. We made sure we kept that motherfucking platters. Slid my boy some money, bro. I said when you leave that kitchen, you stop over here.
What was the menu?
So if you have like a Thai dish that had like the chicken skewers with peanut butter on it, they had
Was it like a buffet or they had happy hour?
happy hour. They just kept coming and walking around cocktail hour. They had beef Wellington slot like the little.
I've never had beef Wellington.
I was
you keep telling me it's good.
Back of that motherfucker like no tomorrow. England. They had shrimps. They ran out of shrimps, and then
I know you ate all those.
I only had one shrimp, bro. I said run it back by the time. Oh, and then they kept walking around like no dish on the dish with Selma. They had this I don't know. It was like this chip with tuna on it, but the tuna wasn't cooked. And black people kept looking like pass.
Nah, I'm good.
Pass. Food was solid. Open bar was magnificent. The bartender every time I walk up, he already knew what I wanted. And the sad part was people went up there. They was like, "Hey man, let me get a margarita." I said, "Where's the Don?
Yeah,
like,
where's the good liquor?
Where's the liquor?" And Don's not even good liquor, but it'll get me through this night. You know what I mean? And
it's
then,
what I know. God damn it!
And then we put
Judge
the
me if
ball.
you want to.
We put the ball on top. Tacos the end of the night.
That's dope. I did think that was awesome.
Yeah.
A great touch to sober people, drunk people up on the way out. Here's some tacos.
Fucked up.
Here's some food on the way out. That was dope.
Fucked up.
I wish we could have did that.
Fucked up.
That's awesome.
I went to Carl's Jr. after your shit.
We went to In-N-Out.
I was-
Me and Robin.
I was
We went to In-N-Out. We took pictures and shit. Hey, we out here.
I was fucked up. I
just
said,
married.
I said, "Where's Carl's Jr.?" I was riding around looking for something open. I was like, "What the fuck is open?"
Only thing I didn't, I was mad at Crawford, bro, because he walked too fast, bro.
He was nervous.
You see me.
He was nervous.
What? I stopped.
Crawford-
I was shaking hands there.
Crawford.
As the groom, you got to take your moment too now.
He did, bro. He was,
That boy got it. They said, yeah, the groom's here. That nigga beeline to the altar.
I feel him though. This was like the third marriage, bro. This was like the third.
No way. Third ceremony?
Yeah, so like they did their thing, got married. They did a private one.
Okay.
And it's the third one, so this is when they brought everybody out.
Gotcha.
Cause I was pressing. I'm like, why the fuck I didn't get called for the first one? I feel like he knew who was gonna show their ass, so he let us come to the
For
main
sure.
one.
Come to where it's okay to show y'all.
Showing it.
But yeah, I was just like, yo, slow down, bro. And enjoy this moment, embrace it.
Cuzzo, congratulations.
Cause it took me like 5 minutes to walk down. I had to get to that guitar solo, bro. I needed that.
Oh, his shit was like an old school vibe for sure.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck. He was like, the niggas talking about he wanted the bark like dogs for the dogs. Until the dog showed up.
Dog.
He not, but you know,
So-
but I gave him a bark though when he walked up. I almost walked past the shit.
How you miss it?
So when I pulled up, I didn't know. I thought, you know, I'm used to open doors, so I'm like, yeah, it's right here. They said, B, right here. I said, you got me.
You got me.
You got me.
Mom's birthday was this weekend.
Yeah.
You pulled up on Mom's. Happy birthday.
Big outside chilling.
What? On the porch on the east side. Big chilling.
Big chilling. Frontlining.
Brought back so many good memories, man.
Man, listen, I had to change that YN music though. That shit was.
Oh yeah. You going to track something that you don't know.
Well, nigga, we put on Larry June. It was good vibes on the front porch.
Yeah, man. I had to show the boy. I had to show KJ like, yeah, just your older sister used to be chilling right here doing push-ups and shit.
He didn't even see it. That's crazy. Dre, I'm disappointed. Why you not showing the boy and them pictures of their sister as a baby so they can understand that she was a baby one time? He literally,
she was a baby once upon a time.
yeah, like he looked like, who the fuck is this? Like, who is this little girl? Didn't know it was his sister.
cute.
That's your sister. Dre, open the photo books up, man. I'm not blaming Crystal. It's you.
Bring back the photo booths.
Yeah, all
Photo albums.
KJ can pull up and want the fade. Immediately, he pulled up and requested it. I said, well, shit, your fade is always welcome.
He did.
He did. Came and straight pushed me. I said, the fade is welcome.
You've been looking for him too.
Hey,
You've been looking for
ever since he clipped me, I've been looking for him.
the fact that you've been looking for a 6-year-old is hilarious.
Been looking for him, bro.
Been trying to catch this little nigga.
Hey, caught his ass too. Hey, you didn't see when I popped him, he fell hard. I said, you good? I popped the shit out. He fell hard as shit. I
Then
said,
you tried to steal his candy. No, you tried to buy his candy, and then he ended up selling you somebody else's candy. So you had to take the money back. Like, Beav is a bully, y'all. He done.
it's not a bully. It's called like, and then he gonna press me like, where's my money? Nigga, no, money not good no more. It's like you selling me fucked up crack. I want my shit back.
You sold this boy $2. His mama said, yo, don't take nothing less than $5. You said, all right, I'll give you $1. He said, $2. I was like, come on, man.
Got him.
Come on.
Got him. Got my price right back.
Oh, man.
Hey, you gotta teach these kids how to swindle,
man.
and I'm gonna swindle them until they get it right. I'm gonna swindle until I get it right. You feel me?
I'm gonna haggle you. If I can get over, I'm gonna get over on you.
Right. What you think I be doing on a regular day basis?
It be like that, man. It be like that.
I walk in the store. I got $20 for you. Well, I could do 80.
That's like when Martin bought that LeBron James high school jersey off the crackhead.
Yeah.
Crackhead was like, yeah, man, I need $50. And then Martin said, I got 10. And looked him dead as I got 10. He was like, nah, man, I need 50, man. Come on, do it. Bro, I got 10 or else I'm walking away. Nah, come on, man, I need 50. All right, bro, I'm good. You don't want no money. He was like, no, here. You can have it, bro. $10 for a throwback high school LeBron jersey.
10 and got on.
Sick. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug.
This week, experiencing cravings with the wife, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me to get some popcorn, and I had to go to the movie theater to get the popcorn.
Damn.
Like, luckily the movie theater is right around the corner. So, but I was just like, I was nervous as hell walking in there. Like, yo, I'm not trying to buy a ticket to see a movie. I just need the popcorn. Can you help me out? And I used those magic words. My wife's pregnant.
Hey, you get a person in the back was like, all right.
She was like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. I was like, oh, thank God this is easy. But, yeah, you can just go in there. Apparently, you don't have to be pregnant, though. Like, if you really just want the concessions, you can just go in there and buy the concessions.
Don't tell people that they're going to fuck around.
Hey, man, post-COVID, bro, movie theaters are trying to do anything to get that money. They say you don't even have to buy a ticket.
I don't, you know, you put it in a rumor, man. They talking about you could smoke in there. I said, what?
Okay, that's crazy. I don't want to be in the theater where you can smoke in there.
Nigga, can you contact high on fucking Minecraft is ridiculous.
I don't want to do that.
What?
I don't want to be there when they do it.
What?
Ain't that movie PG? Like, that's a kid's movie.
You know somebody gonna go in there and blow that bitch back.
That is sick, man.
Somebody gonna be smoking talking about fuck them kids.
That's sick. You know, somebody in the so I had posted a video about me going to get this popcorn. Somebody in the comments said, yeah, my mom went to see Star Wars 14 times before she realized she could just go buy the popcorn. I said, yo, bless her heart. Bless her heart for real.
Hey,
14 times?
I know she cussing,
That is hilarious.
hooping and hollering.
Dog. 14 times?
Shit.
I don't know when. I feel like this was like late 80s, early 90s. So, like, tickets prices weren't crazy, but, like, still.
Still aggressive.
Star Wars wasn't a short film, nigga. Like,
And the cold part, you know, black parents, they gonna watch. They gonna sit there and watch the shit because they're not gonna necessarily give up. You know that.
you got AC, you chilling, you got your popcorn and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a vibe sometimes.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. But shout out to the pregnancy cravings, man.
Facts.
I'm doing it with a smile on my face.
Wow. I told him hit me up when he go to San Diego for a burrito. I ride that one.
You just know that's gonna happen one day, huh? Like, yo, I've been craving a burrito from I don't know where.
You know what? You know, fuck it. We just gonna do random craving. We gonna start picking states and shit. hey, I know you craving something from Vegas. Be right back.
From Vegas.
Hey, where y'all going this weekend?
We're
Houston.
going to Nacho Daddy.
We going to Lolo's. Nigga. We just doing random
We're
missions.
going to Hell's Kitchen.
Hey.
That's funny. All right, man. Moving on to sports. The NBA playoffs are about to start. I just want to say personally, thank you to the Clippers.
You're welcome.
I am grateful. I did not want to see Golden State in the first round.
I told y'all didn't want to see them.
Contrary to popular belief, I saw a lot of Laker fans. I was like, yeah, we want Golden State. I did not want them at all.
Yeah, until they got put out. We got Luka. They keep screaming, we got Luka. They keep forgetting Luka can get shut down.
Yeah, the Warriors got a couple bodies that they can throw at him. So while it would be interesting, I think the Lakers will still win. But I'm you know me, path of least resistance at all times.
the only thing I would say is right. Luka dismantled the Timberwolves by himself, but they keep forgetting that during that matchup of him dismantling Minnesota by himself, he had Kyrie one. Of course, people going to rebuttal. B, he has LeBron.
That was before. That was when Anthony Edwards said, "Yeah, I can't wait to see Kyrie."
True, but you got to remember he had bigs. He had Lively and he had Gafford. He had two bigs that was active in that game. When you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, what bigs do they have outside of Jackson?
They thin.
With number 55.
But
other than that, bro, what are we doing?
Right.
What are we doing? If fucking Minnesota was, if Rudy had a spine. Or a brain.
If he had a spine.
If he had a spine and just be dominant, bro, he can fuck that whole thing up.
He could, bro, but he just.
If he only had a brain.
He see food.
He see fucking.
he
see caviar.
He see hookah. Like, oh, I'm gonna smoke this. I'm about to smoke this.
Hey, yo.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
You gonna smoke this?
Like I smoked them. Smoke pew pew. No?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, the Lakers got Timberwolves in the first round.
Jesus Christ.
I think the Lakers win. Lakers in 5.
You didn't give no pun to it? You didn't have no punchline to it?
What we got? Ant-Man, Rain Man, Pokemon. Lakers in 5.
You could have did.
That was a good one. Hey, put this on me. Put this camera on me. Look, first one. Put this camera on me. Ant-Man, Rain Man, Pokemon, Lakers at 5.
Man, I got a better one than that. Husky, Pusky, Wusky, Timberwolves in 7.
Who is Pusky anyway?
Names.
See? All right, man. I'm picking the Lakers. Are you really picking the Wolves?
Yeah, fuck no.
Okay.
No. Lakers move on to the next round.
Hello. And we'll play the winner of the Rockets.
Rockets and the winner of the play-in.
Right. I'm assuming Golden State's going to win.
7-8 is going to be Golden State and Memphis, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Ja to OKC with guns.
So it'll be Rockets versus
Golden
State.
Hey, Golden State
Who you
can.
picking?
It can easily be Lakers versus Warriors.
In the second round?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
It's going to be in the hell of the cell, though, because I keep telling people they keep undermining the Rockets. The Rockets is a fountain of youth, bro. Like, they might not can score, but they for sure going to play that some fucking defense. Amen Thompson is different. Evil twin.
And you brought up the fact, that the Lakers don't have no bigs. Golden State really ain't got no bigs. Sengun is a really good player. Like he could really.
They still
play.
got Steven Adams too.
Steven Adams is right. Steven Adams right there, who's a mountain of a man. Like
they got Smith.
Yeah, so they got
bigs.
They got some bigs that'll give them some trouble.
But they young though. People keep saying, well, and this is where I always tell people just shut up. You don't know ball. Well, they're young and they don't have playoff experience. Well, they got Fred VanVleet and they got Dylan Brooks. You don't need a whole and they got Jeff Green. You don't need a whole roster of fucking playoff experience folks.
They're not going to the. I wouldn't pick them to go to the finals, but a first round matchup.
The thing is, a young team is a team that doesn't from 1 through 15 hasn't experienced playoffs, right? They have a fucking coach that was damn near
looking at OKC.
I
say that
the championship that Boston won, that's Ime Udoka's.
Facts.
Yeah, so you got a coach that was damn near ready to win an NBA championship. Like, we ain't trying to that shit.
I wouldn't count that. And you can't count Boston as a young team because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum been to the conference finals like 3 times already. Like, it was time. And the NBA finals. It was time for him to get over that hump. So,
yeah.
I'm still picking Golden State, though, in 6.
Ooh, I got Warriors in 7.
Okay. I'm down for that. Then we got Nuggets and Clippers.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one.
I got Clippers in 6.
I'm picking the Clippers, too, in 6. I think Kawhi is really coming along strong, and I think the way that they playing together is really good.
Well, Kawhi is Kawhi. The caveat with the Clippers, just covering them, it's going to come down to these players here: Norman Powell, Zubac, and Nicholas Batum.
I'm sorry.
Nico.
Right.
The reason why I always say it's going to be them because Nico's like a Swiss Army knife. You put him in and things like that. A lot of people say, Beav, you hard on Ben Simmons. I'm going to be hard on him, bro, because it's a lot of times, bro, just go downhill and score. Like,
why wouldn't you be hard on him? Like, bro, he got the tools.
Bro, tools ain't it. He just don't got the mental.
Right.
And Amir Coffey's gonna be the odd man out in this scenario. He might go series by series, but it's gonna come down to that. I'm not worried because I got Derrick Jones Jr. and Chris Dunn. You saw he pickpocket fucking Steph on that last one.
Right.
So I'm not worried about that. Defensive wise, we're gonna lock in. It's just gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a bloodbath for Joker. Joker and Zoo gonna really be the show.
Man, let Joker score 40 plus, and they're gonna lose anyway. They got to lose a record when he scored 40 or more.
But we got to see what they say. Murray is probable, so we're gonna see. Ramping him up in such a short time is gonna be crazy.
And I think if the Clippers supporting cast can do what they do and play well, I think you guys could win this series.
If James Harden just do what he do,
right? You guys are deeper as a team than.
Damn.
Come on, man. Can we just talk ball?
Deeper. Oh. Yeah, Clippers and 6.
Let
me go deep.
But yeah, like the Clippers got more players that can produce than.
All right, my bad. I'm done. Hey, when it's just 2 people here really be catching on to shit.
You got to really pay attention.
Yeah. Shout out to the Meat Mountain.
Shout out to who?
The Meat Mountain.
Oh yeah.
You going up that mountain?
Emojis.
You going up that mountain today.
All right. And then we got Thunder versus Grizzlies.
That's an automatic win for the Thunder.
I'm going Thunder. I think the Thunder's sweet, to be honest. Like, get them out of here really quick.
I feel like it's going to be some gunshots. But
pew, pew, pew.
Some YNs putting on some triggers. But I would say I say OKC at 5. Yeah.
Okay. Memphis going to lose the series, but they're going to win the fight.
Mm-hmm. But see, like I said, it's 2 things. There's 2 teams that's going to catch it off guard. Memphis because they lost their coach, and who else? Denver because
Denver lost their coach too.
Yeah, those right there is very eye contelling.
Speaking of them losing their coaches too, though, why do you think they did that at this point in the season?
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
I saw somebody say which it was interesting theory. I don't really necessarily subscribe to it, but they felt like they just saw what the Mavericks did, right? And going to the final, just making an improbable run. Nobody picked the Mavs to go to the finals before the playoffs started last year. And then they end up having to trade Luka for whatever reason, and now they're getting killed in the media for, trading a star player, and everybody's like, you can't trade him. Like, he just took you to the finals. And now they're just like, yo, what if they already had plans of probably firing their coaches, and so they're like, yo, we can't fire them if they make an improbable run to the finals.
Well,
and so let's fire them now because we're afraid that they might make the finals, and now we can't fire them no more. And I'm just
not really. You can fire everybody you want to fire, but with the situation with Denver, that was already a boiling pot for like a few years. It wasn't something, because he was really big on the young talent, and Mike Malone was like, I got these old cats that still can do it. But he was like, nah, play this and do that. So that was something different. The Memphis one is kind of strange because he coached his ass off a year when he had nobody. Yeah. And then Ja suspended himself. Like, I can't control this individual that, he literally goes through a GTA Rolodex of what celebration he want. Right. So it's kind of hard to keep him intact. So it's like.
Do you think I think they fired the coach because he couldn't figure out how to communicate with Ja effectively.
Well, after so long, bro, when does it fall on the players?
I think it falls on him immediately.
His daddy right there.
Right.
His daddy participating in this shit.
Yeah.
So if it's coming, bro, how can I break something without, you know what I'm saying, if it can't get broken from home? Like, what you want me to do, bench him and get fired that way?
No, that'll never happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So if you know that the bench is not going to happen, what more can we take from him?
For certain players, they respect certain coaches of a certain stature. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
it's a real thing.
No, it is. I'm not knocking it because think about it. You got Dave Fizdale, you got Jeff and like stuff like that. But it boils down to a point where it's like, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah. Like you was next up to be one of the faces of the league, and you just shit on it.
You just keep doing dumb shit. Like, and then you got the YNs talking about that celebration is hard. He's throwing a fucking grenade in this. He's talking about, I'm shutting out the noise. Why you gotta blow him up?
We'll get there later. All
right.
But yeah, man. Thunder wins in 4. You say 5. Tomato. They move on. In the Eastern Conference. Well, let's start with the Cavs or the play-in, right? Who do you think gets the 8 seed?
Mid-City? You talking about Mid-East?
Yeah, Mid-East.
Oh, man.
7 and 8 is Orlando and Atlanta.
7 and 8 is Orlando?
Yeah. So they play each other first. Mm-hmm. I think Orlando's going to win that. So I think Orlando will be the 7 seed.
I think Atlanta be 8.
Think Atlanta be 8. I kind of think that the Bulls could figure out a way to get into 8. So they would beat Miami and then beat Atlanta and get the 8 seed. But either way,
I don't matter.
Cleveland wins in that first round in 5 games max.
Mm-hmm.
You agree?
I believe it.
You love Atlanta.
I do. The East is so mid, bro. Like, I low-key just want to fast forward to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's how fast. And that's literally
like, yo, I'm out of here.
The only matches I'm intrigued about, like, honestly, like, I know I got Cleveland advancing in either 4 or 5. I got fucking
Boston advancing.
That's no brainer. Let's get to the real matchups. Knicks
and Detroit.
That's gonna be a
bloodbath for sure. I'm with you.
Yeah, they already put a restriction on in Detroit of who can buy tickets.
Oh, they not letting Knicks fans come in? I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because last year, remember all them Sixers fans bought all them Knicks tickets and turned it into a Knicks home game. Yeah. I mean, a Sixers home game.
Yeah, so that's going to be jumping. And then it's always good to see Indiana and Milwaukee.
Indiana who?
Milwaukee.
Which one you want to talk about first?
Milwaukee.
All right. So we got Pacers got home court. Pacers versus Milwaukee.
Good racism.
No Dame for the foreseeable future. He has no time to return.
You got Kevin Porter Jr., who I was very high on the Clippers, and I'm still high on because he's hoping. All you needed was everybody said, "Oh, boy, some shit, bro. Once you put the ball on the fucking court, everything goes away. And he's falling into that exempt
And
category.
you put him in a small market with nobody people for him. And
Nobody,
let him fly under the radar.
bro.
Yeah.
He just didn't fit with the Clippers, but like you put him under there, bro. He is hooping.
Right. It's tough though. I still think without Dame, it's gonna be tough for Milwaukee to win the series.
Indubitably,
They're
but
doing a great job, making Giannis the playmaker. But
no, the Bucks is gonna lose this series.
he's like, look, let me get it straight.
Indiana's gonna advance, but it's more of like I want to see Kevin Porter Jr.
Got you. I think, yeah. But it's not gonna be easy. Like I think Pacers gonna have to win in 6 or 7.
It's the NBA. Nothing is truly easy in the NBA.
It's not even because it's not easy. It's because I know the Pacers will make mistakes at the end of games like they did last year. They had a chance to beat Boston in that series, but they just late game execution. They made bonehead plays and was turning the ball over and all kinds of dumb stuff. So that's why I'm saying it'll be more. They'll make it more difficult than it probably has to be.
Okay.
And then moving to the Knicks and the Detroit Pistons.
Bloodbath. Hey, I don't give a fuck who win out of this one.
I don't care
I low-key want the Knicks to win. Shout out to Crawford. Go New York, go New York, go. I just want to see more New York videos. But,
Ding dong.
bro, this is going to be a bloodbath. And it should be. It's YNs versus the old versus Tom Thibodeau. And playing every fucking player by 60 minutes. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
If he could play him at halftime, he'll have them niggas still running out there.
I think it's gonna go 7. To be honest,
can.
Like
It can.
that Pistons team is young and they just don't. They play hard. They don't know what they don't know. Like I watched them for the first time in that last game of the season.
They got JB.
And I was like, yo, they play hard, and it wasn't even none of their star players playing. Like they took them to overtime and all.
But
kinds
see,
of stuff.
that's the fun part when you got young players, bro. Some of them just playing to play, and then some of them actually playing to find a role. Because technically, eventually, you can't pay all of them. Just like
they can't.
Like I'm waiting for OKC to fall down.
Yeah,
It's
They
going to
can't pay
happen.
everybody.
They can't pay Lou Dort. They can't
And
pay
they can't
Wiggins.
draft everybody. They can't use all those draft picks. Like,
Hey, look, when
right?
it all falls down, it's gonna fall down soon.
It is, but I don't think it's like everybody's not going to get a max contract.
Nope.
So you pick 2, and then you trade a couple, and they saying they might trade for somebody. I don't know who. It's a star out there that they could try and get.
Everybody keeps saying go get KD, bring him to OKC. He might go to the Knicks though.
That'll be interesting, but it's a shame what's happening at the end of his career, bro. Like, I hate to see him on a losing team. Like it's nasty.
We could put I forgot Skip Bayless, bro. We could put him on there.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
As a rule breaker, but we'll flip it. I just thought of it when you said KD.
No problem. No problem. So yeah, we picked our
First rounds
predictions.
Yeah, Dre, what you think? It don't matter. But yeah,
next week with Drake, cause I was gonna do his top 5 for him, but I want him to do it actually.
Top five
NBA title contenders.
Nah, fuck that. Hey, cue it up. I'm Dre today. Yeah, it's my segment. And I've been waiting, baby.
All right, then. Number 5.
Hey, top 5 what?
NBA title contenders. Who do you think the top 5 teams that could win the NBA championship?
All right, coming in at number 5.
Uh-huh.
Is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay.
That's
glad we on the list.
Los Angeles Lakers. The reason why they're number 5 is because again, that center position is someone's going to bite you in the ass. Regular season is regular season. A lot of people can say that. Well, playoffs is different ball. It slows down at half court. Yeah, that big can fuck with you all day, and it's
that
only
means you're gonna let him get up the court.
And the cold part is at this ripe age of what LeBron is doing, you don't want him to constantly get abused in the post, banging his body like that.
Yeah,
that's why he was always yelling at AD to do better, to be a center, and AD said I didn't want to be that. So yeah, number 5 is definitely gonna be the Los Angeles Lakers.
I like it. Number 4.
Number 4 is actually going to be the New York Knicks.
All right, now we're going to have a problem. You put the Knicks ahead of us? That's crazy.
I'm going to tell you why the New York Knicks got a possibility, right? If OG Anunoby has that young
OG
tender-
what?
OG Anunoby has
That's fine. We'll allow it.
has that young tender sitting at the at the sideline like he
Oh,
was.
you got that thing.
He gonna turn into fucking prime Tracy McGrady, and the Knicks can go. But the reason why I say the Knicks is for one reason and one reason only, right? The Knicks can go
Yeah.
as far as Jalen Brunson go.
The Knicks can't beat the
They
Celtics.
can't. They can, bro. They can. If Jalen Brunson has a night, they can, bro. Now it's gonna be a long night, but he can. It's gonna be 60 minutes on his back, but they can. All right.
All right. Number 3.
Los Angeles Clippers. And I'm not doing this for bias reasons. The performance, bro. Clippers are coming in on an 8-game winning streak into the fucking playoffs.
Bro.
And literally, Kawhi Leonard has been sitting there and he's been politicking to play more games. He's been playing the games. And it's just like a well-oiled machine at the right time. And those are the type of teams that you get scared of.
Yeah, 18-3
Hey,
in the last 21 games that Kawhi has played. If you look at the numbers, Kawhi healthy in the playoffs. He's one of the best players of all time. So I can see that. I don't think my big gripe now that you said it, the Knicks being ahead of me pissed me off.
Go New York,
I'm
go
down.
New York,
If
go.
we was 4 and the Clippers was 3, all right, bet.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to be fucked up.
Hey, you know Dre List always got something fucked up, so there you go. So, hey,
So you really are, Dre.
hey.
All right, number 2.
Number 2 is actually going to be the Boston Celtics.
Okay.
Of course, Boston is very, very, very.
Defending champs.
Basically, that's it. You feel me? Like they're very well oiled. It's just can they stay healthy?
Yeah.
If they can stay healthy, they definitely can be a champion again.
Yeah, as long as they don't hit a shooting slump.
Yeah.
And I don't see that truly happening.
Yeah.
So, interesting. And then number 1.
Number 1 is actually going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Really? What makes you say Cleveland over Boston?
I actually take Cleveland over Boston because of the simple fact, Kenny Atkinson, bro, that man can coach his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's doing with Mobley, Allen, Garland, Mitchell, them boys is hooping. And they have a sleeper in which they made that trade with Atlanta for Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Like, that starting 5 is bananas, bro. And then they bring in these shooters off the bench.
Yeah.
Niang.
What's his name? Jerome?
Sound like an old time.
Right.
And they just well oiled, man. And I know y'all probably thinking, Beeve, it's crazy. Why you didn't pick OKC?
Sure,
Why you
they're
didn't
not
pick
on
the
the
Houston
list.
Rockets? You want to know why? They haven't proved anything to me.
That's fair.
Nothing. I'm not putting a team on there that hasn't been in the playoffs for God knows when in the Houston Rockets. I'm not putting OKC on there, even though SGA gonna win the MVP until he sweeps the fucking Memphis Grizzlies and beat the brakes off of whoever comes the next round. Then we'll talk about it, right? Why didn't put anybody in the East on there? It's the East.
Yeah, nah. I think outside of Boston and Cleveland, nobody else really has that shot.
I give
Barring injury, of course.
I put the Knicks on there because it's an old fashioned barn house type of team, bro. The Knickerbockers gotta get. The reason I put them on there. I'm gonna be biased. I really want them to get to the fucking Eastern Conference Finals. I really want a New
to
York
finally get there.
Yes, I really want them to get. The Clippers been there.
Oh, Stephen A. gonna be unbearable.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. Fire it up. Fired it up, but the Lakers is definitely 5. No
Lakers
biasness.
is not 4, not 5, bro. We're not. Our chances are not less than the Knicks, bro. You're not telling me that.
I'm just saying. I'm saying that center shit really just grinds my gears. Because the thing is, what people keep forgetting, bro. AR-15 is very dominant. Not taking that away from him, but if I gotta pick a player to pick out of the 3 that I'm gonna pick on fucking defense.
Yeah.
I'm picking on Luka, bro.
Well, yeah, everybody's gonna do that.
No, but I'm saying if he doesn't turn into a Power Ranger when he gets angry,
That's gonna be the thing.
that's the thing. If I get him in foul trouble early and he don't turn to Power Ranger, we
If
good.
he getting texts and shit, cussing at the ref, and
Oh
all,
yeah. If I get him out his game early,
ugly.
it's at 5.
It's ugly.
5. Get that man a beer.
All right, man. We can move on to quick hits.
Gonna be frustrated.
He could be frustrated.
How you gonna take my segment? I don't got one.
I don't got one. The WNBA draft happened today.
Ooh-wee.
Some good talent out there.
Yeah.
Great talent.
At least I'm not trying to throw shade. You feel me? We appreciate the women getting drafted. The baddies was drafted the previous year, bro.
It was stars drafted last year. This year was
nah, fuck that. I was looking at context, outfits, a lot of shit. It was one young lady. She had on this white outfit. It just made me mad. I didn't know what she was doing with it. It was just like, but with this draft, I think Russell Westbrook, he
styled
one of the girls. Her fit was cold. Of course, Paige fit was cold. Aaliyah fit phenomenal.
Aaliyah Nye.
What was that? Kiki?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
From, SC.
Straight from Nigeria.
Haley's was nice too.
Haley. Fuck Jalen Suggs. Respectfully.
Boy
got shaved.
Pow
head.
Pow. Her
What team Pow Pow went to?
traditional Atlanta. Yeah. Her traditional Polynesian Samoan attire was really dope.
Shout out to all like the Liv Wayners and shit. They just happy to be in America. You could tell they was like they translation was fucking like them. She signed make basket. That's it.
I didn't realize so many international players were drafted in the WNBA.
You got to remember, bro. In other countries, bro, it's like fuck school.
Yeah, and that's kind of the sucky part because the girl from France that got drafted second overall, she like 19, bro.
She been playing against
Like-
adults. She been playing against adults since she was like 14,
Dominique
15.
Malonga.
Yeah.
She is 19, but like you said, in the United States, you got to be like 22, 21.
Bro, you not really, bro. If your pops take you to 24-hour fitness, you could just run open court pretty much every day. You can hoop because them old niggas is gonna be in there, and you can hoop.
You can't
with
get drafted till you 21 still.
Well, if you breaking ankles in 24, then as you start to get
They'll
up,
come find
yeah,
you.
they'll come find you. You feel me? They'll come find you. But yeah, you could definitely KJ and then we're gonna put them. He a lefty too. We're gonna put him right in there in 24. See if you can hang with these old niggas, all these Bengay niggas.
The Sparks drafted Sarah Ashley Barker, shooting guard from Alabama with their first pick, number 9 overall. I was unfamiliar with her game.
Still is.
Dewan said she could hoop though. So we'll see.
I feel like we picked the wrong girl from Bama.
Who should have picked?
Aaliyah, the shooter. That girl clip is different.
I told you, I think we just need bucket getters. So
She not
the
a
fact that
bucket getter.
I was like the fact that I didn't know that she's a bucket getter was a problem to me.
She not a bucket getter. What did they do in the tournament?
I don't remember.
Socks blown off. Y'all didn't get a bucket getter. All the bucket getters were drafted earlier.
I mean, Haley went two players later, and
I
then
can't-
Azia James.
I can't wait
from
to see.
NC State, who is a bucket.
Oh yeah.
Got
She got-
drafted 3 players later. She got drafted 12 to Dallas.
Listen. What's up with Dallas, bro? That's too many motherfucking scores.
So yeah, bro. it's
Dallas
like-
between Paige and who's the starting the star on Dallas?
is Enrique still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
So
and
Paige
then
and
then
Enrique don't come out the game. I'm gonna say this every
She
time
don't.
we bring her up because I saw her play against the Sparks. She played 40 minutes, man. She don't come off the court.
she don't and the cold part, Dewan, correct me if I'm wrong, the Sparks old coach is the Dallas coach, right? He don't play young talent.
Nah.
And hey, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
he ain't got no choice.
Hey, you get fired.
Right.
Get fired again.
Fast too.
You get
boy.
fired again.
Fast. You get fired in the middle of the season.
I'm gonna say this live on the show. DJ, Treese, we gonna bring your ass on because it's your season now.
Facts.
It's
She was
like-
mad. She wanted us to draft Pow Pow.
Everybody
We
want
didn't
because
get
she had her shirts made up said pow pow pow.
Yeah. She just said that. She was like, imagine the music. They go pow pow pow.
Yeah. It was funny though. Even DJ, so
For
like
sure.
when I DJ Treese is my insider when it comes to WNBA anything.
Mm-hmm.
I always go to Sus. And I went to her live YouTube and I'm watching. She was unfamiliar with the girl game that got drafted.
Okay,
She
so
said,
I'm
"Who
not
the?"
tripping.
She said, "Who the fuck is this?" I got not in the bag. Hey, see, I'm the fucked up version. I'm gonna tell it my way. She said, "What the fuck is this? I'm not familiar with her game." She said, "I gotta look it up." You feel me?
I gotta look it up.
I'm
That's
like,
never good
yo.
when you. Yeah, nah. We gonna see though. We gonna see. Like Sparks, they drafted the girl Sania as well from South Carolina.
You know what made me mad too?
Sania Fagan.
You know what made me mad too? When the teams had back-to-back draft picks, I felt it was kind of racist, right? Why Kiki wasn't chosen before the other girl from Lithuania if you had back-to-back picks?
Oh, like why they did it like that? I don't know.
No.
Why did Chicago draft Angel before they drafted Camilla?
No, Angel was
Last
the
year.
choice. No, Angel was the choice. I'm just mad. I'm mad they fired a coach though, man.
Yeah, man.
Granted though, you
We'll
feel
see.
me? LSU, we gonna run it back one more time in Chicago, see how it go. That should be a good game for sure.
Yeah. Dewan brought it to my attention that the Sparks should have drafted Rhea Marshall as well from USC. 6'4", averaged a double over the last.
Was that the other power
games.
forward girl they had?
The other center, yeah.
Where she went?
She was literally the last pick in the second round.
God
to
damn.
Connecticut, the Connecticut Sun.
Oh, she gonna get stupid burn.
I would say yes. Connecticut
ain't got
Sun.
nobody.
They gave up their whole squad, their whole starting five gone. So she gonna get a
Hey,
chance to play for sure.
how does it feel being like? I don't. Let me back it up. I get booed. WNBA draft. You know how in the NBA, right? How players don't get selected, they go to the G League and shit like that.
Yeah.
Being in the WNBA, bro, and not selected as a draft pick, like how would that fucking feel? Like, because there's really no outlets for no G League. They barely expanding teams. Like, what the fuck?
You go play overseas. I'm sure they got a spring summer league.
No. Overseas is for sure. You feel me? Cause we still haven't
Stay
got
ready.
We still haven't got Tia Cooper back in the league, and I'm flustered. Why?
Well, didn't she have a baby?
Baby or not? Baby or not? Bring her back. Bring her back for
Baby
ratings.
like 4 years old now. But
Bring her back for ratings. I'm tuning in every time she suited up. I was tuning in.
For sure. But I think it goes back to what me and Dewan was talking about off camera too. Like, it don't help if you're small sometimes, and it don't always translate. And we was talking about Zaya Cook, like we was hyped when she got drafted to the Sparks, but she just couldn't adjust. Like she was too small. Like she couldn't get her shit off the way she was getting it off in college. So same thing with Tia Cooper. Like when she was in the league,
She was getting it off. She was getting it off.
She was getting the first the game day looks off.
She had me at the on the phone with the Sparks membership.
So it's one of those things where it's like, if you not, sometimes you're just too small, bro. It's unfortunate that that can still be the case in the WNBA, but you got to just be really different. So that's why I'm interested to see that girl Georgia from Kentucky. She 5'5", bro, but she a bucket getter. So we're gonna see if it translates. We're gonna see if it translates. But back to the Sparks not drafting Rhea Marshall. It's always interesting to me and kind of disappointing when hometown teams don't draft players that was right down the street from them.
Don't give a fuck.
Like, did you not watch, or do you? I guess it's what you said. They just don't care.
The crazy part is though, they keep saying too, the Sparks to piss me off. Nothing against Cameron Brink. They were like, oh yeah, this is Cameron Brink team. Bro, this is fucking Rakia Jackson's team. Rakia was hooping.
Yeah.
Hooping. Hamby. They put her on.
I would say yeah. It's really
Hey, Hamby, I love that cut, girl. You was wearing that shit today. You saw her outfit?
I did not see that.
Dog, she had the
was at
cut.
the draft?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She had that shit on, boy. I'm like, this look. Yeah. She finna drop a triple-double on somebody, boy. But they said Cameron Brink ain't coming back for a minute. I'm like, damn. Like,
her knee still hurt.
ACL, boy. It take a minute.
I thought it was 9 months.
She ain't going to be ready for the start of the season.
Jeez.
But they did say the Detroit. Dallas. That's how I want Detroit shot back.
Wait,
in the
how did she? No, she didn't play in the Olympics. Never mind. Take that back.
They
I was
also
about to
said
get mad.
they said the Dallas Wings is building a brand new facility.
She do look good.
Had that shit on, boy.
Yeah, I did see that. The Dallas Wings are building some new shit.
Yeah, it was funny. Her daughter was like, "Look, mommy, look." She said, "I know, it's right here. Like I see it." And that haircut, crazy, boy.
That's nice.
Hey, she had that shit on.
That's nice. But yeah, man, it's not Cameron's team to me.
It's Derica's team, bro. Actually, it's Plumlee's team.
It can't be her team yet.
Not yet. Not until she prove herself. It's going to
Not even prove herself. She got to play first. Like
no, she got prove her role.
She's the championship
she
pedigree.
She got bro. It's gonna be so weird seeing her in
gold.
purple and gold. Hey, Steve Ballmer, if you ever listen to the show, hi and
Hi.
get a team into it. Don't have into it go stale. It'll be fun to have a new rivalry between two LA teams.
Thanks. I'm down for it. 14th team in the league.
Yeah,
What would they be called?
will be Los Angeles. You can't call them the Clippers, bro. Shit,
Ships.
that's weak as fuck.
That's weak as fuck.
You call them little boats?
Little boat.
Little boat.
All right, man. Yeah, shout out to all the girls that was drafted, though. Shout out to Paige going first overall. She also signed with Unrivaled, the
Hey,
3 league.
and she gonna make more money in Unrivaled versus the WBA, which is blowing my wig.
Her entire 4-year contract, they said, right?
Yes.
Like, she
How
about
the
to make
fuck-
that in one season.
How the fuck she can just go play in Florida and get that money like that?
We gotta figure out a way to get down there to catch a game.
Yeah.
That looked like a vibe. But, yeah. And I just hope that she don't go to the Rose because I'm 93% sure Chelsea Gray is not going to play next year.
She going to a Rose.
So she's going it's going to be a spot right there for the Rose to just slide Paige right in on their team, bro. I'm a hate. I'm telling you. Right
you can't know the champion.
Facts. It should have been me. We was
me.
there.
It
We
was
was
me.
there. It should
Hey,
have been me.
and the cold part, y'all was clowning me like big team losing champion.
They was losing. Y'all was losing. Y'all was like 0-5, 0-6.
Hey, you can't test the heart of a champion, bro.
No, there wasn't no champion yet.
Talking about me.
Talk about me.
Me.
All right, man. NBA season wrapped up Sunday. It was the 9-year anniversary of Kobe dropping 60. We never talked about it here. Do you remember where you was that night? Kobe's last game,
I was at the crib.
2016.
I was at the crib. That's when he let who was playing? Was it Utah?
Utah. Yeah.
Oh, he was beating the shit out of them, bro. Like I knew something magical was gonna happen because it was the last game,
They let that boy shoot every shot.
and he didn't bat an eye.
Right. He shot 50 times. I was still in college. It was like a couple weeks before graduation. So we was in the TV studio going crazy, like, oh my God. It's like 10:30 at night, bro. Like, no, later than that. Because the Lakers start at 10:30. So it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We watching it. Oh my God, Kobe going crazy. And I felt prideful because I'm the only nigga out here from LA. Like, really from the city. Like,
Hey, they kept asking me in Minnesota, how you from LA? You know, I'm a Laker fan. I'm like, because I'm in the fucking state originating, and I hate these niggas here, and I hate them there.
I hate them there. I hate them there. I hate them everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was a magical night for sure. Like, you still see the clips of Snoop Dogg going crazy in the crowd and shit. Shaq being there, being like, "Yo, I told him to score 50. He scored 60." Like,
Oh. Speaking of Shaq, rule breaker.
what?
Shaq and Aiden.
DeAndre Ayton?
No, Aiden. The
Aiden Ross.
Yeah. Every time you say name, I'm like, oh shit, they're going.
That shit. But yeah, man, it was a great time.
Hell
It was a
yeah.
great time. The Tennessee quarterback, Nico, not sure how you say his last name.
I don't give a fuck. Stand back. I got this. Hey, DeJuan, put this thing on me. Children, listen. NIL deals is going to blow your back out, and I'm going to tell you why. Your parents, your greed is going to keep you in a place that you don't never want to be, which is called the transfer portal. And I'm going to tell you why, because I'm going to put my foot on this kid's back.
That's a size 13, man.
Dog, as a starting quarterback for Tennessee, right? You, A, didn't get the team to the national game. B, didn't do shit playoff-wise, right? Wasn't even a fucking top 5 team in the top 25. But yet, you're trying to command $4 million in NIL money because you pocket watching somebody else. How about you just go out there and play for the love of the game and prove yourself? You already feed your family. You had, 2.5 million? You can make money on the back end. Stop being selfish and trying to get your money now. Now, granted, if you're a 5-star recruit, go prove that you're a 5-star recruit. Stop trying to milk this motherfucking NCAA shit because, yes, they did make money off of players back in the day, but the goal was to get out this motherfucker to go to the league and be bigger than what I am. A lot of y'all kids is trying to sit here in this NCAA pool for, granted, 10 plus years and be fucking Napoleon's uncle with the best highlight tape
Uncle
ever.
Rico?
Yes, Uncle Rico, and think you hooping. You not. You just a bum stuck in college. You need to get a job.
Get a job.
Like, what are we doing here? So guess what, kid? You're going to be sitting in the transfer portal for a minute because now it boiled down to 3 schools, but 1 school is off the list. It was North Carolina. That's off, so now it's going to be UCLA.
Bill Belichick ain't playing that shit.
Either it's going to be UCLA or Tulane. And I'm sitting here like, bro, look where you went from. You went from Tennessee to now going to UCLA or Tulane for chasing a bag. And the thing is, when you get there, you still got to put up the numbers to get looked at to get into the league. Why you can back this off me one time, man? Just know that, hey, bro, you stink.
You brought up some interesting points. And I'm going to start with, first of all, the people that are advising him are wrong. Dead ass wrong for this. Y'all put this boy in a predicament, and we don't know who you are, so we can't talk bad about you, which is why he getting all the heat.
No, we don't talk bad about him, bro. It's his agent, bro. And they showed the stat, right? This stat was fucking wild, bro. I'm just going to throw this out. I don't know if I think it was the most recent transfer portal, right? About, I would say, 18% has already committed. Mm-hmm. That leaves 81% still out there in the transfer portal.
That's a lot.
Which means spring ball just ended, which means more is going to jump in the transfer portal. If you're not a top person, because a lot of these kids is being advised so stupidly, and I didn't mean to cut you off like that.
Right.
Bro, spring ball, if kids is leaving during spring ball, right? You got to remember, bro, the roster's damn near pretty set. Whatever kids I recruited from high school, all these other freshmen is getting a shot, bro. You jump in this portal, you're literally banking on that whoever they got, whatever school it is, you're not going to.
Behind the eight ball.
Bro, you're not going to USC. You're not going to any Alabama. You're not going to any big name schools.
Georgia, Notre Dame.
No, bro, they already preset, bro. The only thing they're going to go get is a receiver, maybe some linemen in between. Shit that we call that's low key replaceable, right? Even a running back they can go get. Yeah. But a quarterback, bro, if you're not in the school system prior to that, bro, they're not trying to see that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying the way he was advised, because apparently he missed practice while he was trying. He didn't go to practice. He didn't go to the spring game.
You're sitting out like you're getting money, you're in the league, and that's where
you held out, and that's nasty,
bro. Because it shows, and to coaches, bro, you got to remember, even though you're considered not an amateur no more, bro, in the coach's eye, bro, I done recruited 3 quarterbacks that are damn near 5 stars. They just in different class. I don't need you.
Bro, you threw for 2,600 yards last season, 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Mid-city.
It's not enough, bro.
Mid-city, bro.
It's just not enough.
I can find that at a JUCO.
Right. It's not enough. And then they said he can't even transfer in conference. So you got to leave the SEC now, and it's a bad stench on your name now because nobody else want to deal with that. Apparently, it was because Oregon might have offered more money, or he was trying to play Oregon against Tennessee, and Oregon called Tennessee like, "Yo, y'all know what he doing over here? Y'all know what he's trying to do?" And that's when they was like, "Oh no, you got us messed up."
You don't
and
think
both teams backed away?
You don't think these universities gonna always stay in cahoots? It's not about you, bro. It's about the school. And it's crazy to me too. I feel like you should just go to fucking UTEP. Go play in El Paso.
Bro,
Rico.
It's not always greener on the other side, bro. Sometimes it's greener where you water the grass.
Bro,
we just saw it happen with DJ Uiagalelei. He had his best season ever at Oregon State. Had he just stayed there another year, he probably would have had another consistent year. You built on that season, and then you get drafted 3rd, 4th round. now he probably not even gonna get drafted.
I got one better
by
than
going to
that.
Florida State.
I got one better than that. How about that quarterback when y'all was on my head from UNLV that left? Nobody picked him the fuck up. They put they put in the backup QB and still kept going.
I still think that was wrong though, because if you as the school promised me some money and you don't pay it, then y'all dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
In this case, this is completely different because they paid him.
You know where he should go if he wants some money? Go to Sac State. They just got a new coach.
Who's up there?
The OC that was at UNLV. He the head coach. Up
Okay.
there. Hey.
Oh well, they do bad business though. They don't pay.
Hey, listen. But do you want to play? And that's the whole thing. Because
P2Peter.
Listen, because the thing is, bro, you're not getting that $4 million you want.
Nah, it's not.
You probably want to get 3.5. You probably get an extra meal.
You lucky if you get back to where you was at with that 2 point whatever. You lucky if you get back to that,
bro. He finna be out here like Colin Kaepernick throwing the ball around on highlight tapes.
Yeah, like it's nasty.
It's
work,
stupid, bro. Like just. I feel like the NIL shit, and like I said, I'm all for people getting paid, but
Facts.
It's taking the love out the game in which now it's not about actually developing yourself, bro. You be trying to catch a bag. Granted, you probably be thinking like if I get hurt or something like that, but you can't think like that because if you think I'm gonna get hurt, you're gonna play in a way you're gonna play scared. So you're not even really playing your full potential. You get what I'm saying? So now you pin yourself behind the 8 ball, think I'm gonna get hurt, and not really exhausting all yourself out there.
You're not fully immersing yourself into the experience of playing college ball.
You're not thoroughly immersed.
Yeah, man.
Rude.
And that's the sick part about it.
Hey, we're gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that. Hell yeah.
All right, but yeah, I don't know where he goes from here.
He goes to fucking Tulane.
Somebody said USC might be on the list,
bro,
and USC got some money to pay him. So we'll see.
But he doesn't move the needle for USC.
He don't like. I'm telling you, when I look at them numbers, I'm like, that's.
When I looked at
you thought you was gonna get $4 million off that? Like,
bum.
Yeah, nah.
Baby bum.
Nah. Coachella was this weekend. First weekend was this weekend. Second weekend coming up. How was it?
Man, it was.
Or what'd you see? I saw some clips here and there.
I saw Travis Scott shit, boy. I'm a big Travis Scott fan.
You brought out Jackson State, right? Jackson State band.
He also performed a new song. I think it was like "Dumb Bitch" or something.
That's the name of the song.
Yeah, I think that's
what Kylie did. What she did, bro.
It was a good song for sure.
Okay. Did he put it out yet, or
it's not out yet? Megan, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, Megan and Victoria Monet.
That's a performance right there.
If I'm a fly on the wall, close the door. Let me watch. Let me watch.
You like, y'all be the cameraman. Remember the cameraman sued her?
Baby, I'm not suing. You can bully me. Get your fast in the court. Yes, ma'am.
He was like, when she called me fat, it wasn't a problem. But she called me a fat bitch, and I was like, whoa.
Hey, you can be as drunk as you want to be. You fat bitch, look. And you got it. I'm going to hit the Jackie Chan. Slow down, baby.
The clips that I saw from that performance were dope. I saw Queen Latifah came out.
She performed UNITY. Yeah, Sierra Thick Eyes came out. Woo. Russ, get on top of her if I do.
Come on, man. Just somebody's wife.
I'm sorry.
This is somebody's wife. You can't do that.
Ow.
Huh?
Ow. My goodies. Now, my goodies.
Did Glorilla perform by herself or with Megan?
Hey, Glorilla was shaking the stage with them buns.
What? Chicken cutlets, boy.
Little chicken, what's that? The little chicken hens?
Yeah. Cornish hens?
Cornish hens. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Give me 2 of those. Sauce them up.
Right. Look good to me. Who else did I see?
Post Malone.
Go ahead.
Post Malone out there performing. Somebody said, damn, Post Malone never been as skinny. It's the drugs.
Good drugs.
Boy, he out there performing straight for them white folks.
And them Levi's.
Man.
T-Pain, though.
Oh, my
T-Pain's performance was
T-Pain performance was so amazing. Why? Because his performance outfit and everything was tailored around Mad Max.
Which is dope. Because you're in the desert, too.
And I want to petition to have T-Pain perform for the Super Bowl.
I saw people saying that. I think he definitely could put something together. I think it would be interesting. He got the hits. He got features. He got hooks. It'll be interesting. And I think he said he could put together a Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, he definitely put together a Super Bowl performance.
It'll be interesting.
Shout out to Yo Gabba Gabba.
I saw that too. I saw
What the
You
fuck?
brought it up this morning, but I saw the clips later. I was like, oh, they was lit for real.
That motherfucker was lit. They got to bring out the Backyardigans, bro.
How do they bring out an animated series? How do
Into
they
the
do
thick of it.
that? Right.
Into the thick of it.
Outside of a DJ set.
Hey. Bro, if you don't fucking get the outfits, bro, you can. I know they animated, but bring like Yo Gabba Gabba was animated. No, they had real suits.
They had real suits.
Fuck all that, bro. Get the real suits, like you did.
They was in the crowd with the suit on, bro.
Yeah. Can you see the Backyardigans remixing that shit?
Wildin', bro. That's funny.
Into the thick of it. Drop the beat. Oh.
Yeah, that was dope. Shout out to T-Pain. I'm gonna go watch some of these performances.
Man, you know who they bring up next?
Who?
Rocco and Elmo.
First of all, Elmo hates Rocco because Rocco's just a rock. Okay, you're not gonna piss off my guy. Okay, he hates Rocco.
Bro, that nigga, every time you see Rocco, it's on sight.
Facts.
Rocco.
We got 2 random questions.
Okay.
The first one was based around Black Mirror, a Black Mirror episode.
So my question to you, my brother, is what length or what stand, right, or how far would you go to save your significant other?
I'll go to the end of the earth, the end of time, existence. I'll go to multiverses to save my queen.
That nigga gonna be just like the nigga on episode 1. Yeah, you gonna be just like him episode 1.
Broke as hell.
Broke as fuck, toothless, sticking shit up your ass.
Toothless is crazy.
Hey, sticking shit up your ass.
Toothless and a gaping hole.
Using a mouse trap on your tongue.
I thought you said he put his dick in it.
He put his tongue on a mouse trap, bro.
That's sick.
And he told his wife the next day, like, oh, I thought I bit my tongue. No, nigga.
I bit my thumb.
Yeah, you over there playing with your bro. That shit was so crazy though. When he pulled out that red glove, I'm like, he pulled it down like a doctor, and it was like, oh, I was like, but hey, for everyone out there, me personally, bro, I would let you go. I gotta let you go. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I for sure was like Felix once upon a time. I would go the length of the earth until Black Mirror dropped episode 1 of the new season. And I was like, you know what? I can't play God. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You feel me? Like, that is God letting us know, like, hey, our time has ended. I would definitely be sad. Not saying I'm not going to be sad. Yeah. Not saying I'm not going to be, in that attribute. But if I got to go through what that man went through, to keep you around.
Once you explained it, it made sense. Like,
bro, once these companies got you by the balls, they got you by the balls.
Yeah, that's why we're paying for 25 different subscription services right now, streaming services right now.
That's why you're paying that. I told niggas, bro, like, niggas, oh, man, cable expensive. I'd rather stay with one motherfucker versus I got to outsource 30 motherfuckers to create one motherfucker. Like, they got you buying Paramount, Apple,
I don't have those.
HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix, BT Plus, Stars. It's like, bro, you done named 7 shit. If you stick with cable, all you gotta do is upgrade the package, and you basically at where you at. You get what I'm saying? Right. Versus over a span of months, I'm coming out cheaper. $7.99 over a 12-month span is gonna equal the same shit I'm paying this bill. Right, like it's gonna equal the same shit. If you add all what you're adding in the course of a month, you probably spend out the same thing that I'm paying month to month.
It's possible.
You $24.99 because you know you're paying for high end shit. You're not paying for the basic. Netflix done went up to $24.
I still got a discount rate. Thanks to T-Mobile.
Yeah, but I'm just saying 24 for this, 24 for this, $10.99 for this.
Yeah. Hulu with no ads. Y'all motherfuckers want no ads, huh?
Man,
Prime Video.
Man, listen, I'm going to tell everybody right now, if you haven't watched Black Mirror, tap in. I am an activist for Black Mirror, and I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people gave Black Mirror hell for the role, Tracy Ellis Ross in there. I'm going to tell you right now, the roles she plays make you want to slap this bitch. Tracy Ellis Ross, you're not a bitch. I love you.
Right. Your character was.
Hey, your character was. Like, Boy, her character was so. The nigga came in there and threw some out the dead shit to turn to nonchalant, so she had to trip. The black woman's finna come out. She said, "Whoo, let it go." But yeah,
That's funny.
don't play God. That's my whole main thing.
Yeah. No.
Stop trying to be God.
Let the science get you to where as far as you can get.
I would say this,
But
right?
when these, like you was talking about these private companies coming in and talking about, we could do a trial run on some new technology. No, don't do it.
The cool part is, though, technology is here to help. It's not here to necessarily take over and replace.
Yeah, we're not intended to live forever, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it is what
The
it
cool
is.
part is, though, I don't even want to live forever because that means I got to watch a lot of shit I probably didn't want to see. You think niggas in the 1950s want to see this shit?
Hell no. They said, you let them free? You let them go? You what? They don't what?
Why is this jigaboo breathing on me?
Man, what? Why is he sitting in the restaurant? What is going on here?
Who is that nigga on that neck? Hey,
Who that nigga on that horse?
Hey, who these niggas in my house?
Hey, yeah. No,
What?
they don't want to see this shit. They don't want to see this shit.
They don't, bro. Them niggas, when they time called, they was like, let me get my racist ass on out of here.
Sick. All right, and then the second random question, which ironically is based on love as well. How many times you been in love?
Damn. There was Keisha, Natisha, Tanya, LaRonda Dobbs. What this
About
bitches
3
want for
kills.
niggas? Oh shit. Man. For sure. Damn. I would say like 2-3 times.
Oh, okay.
Like
I don't know
2,
why I thought it'd be more.
Nah.
You be giving your heart away.
No, I don't get my heart away, bro. I'm hard. I'm gonna say this. I'm hard on the hoe, for sure, bro.
You are. I'll be like, yo, damn, relax. Give her some grace. Nope.
Mr. Sweat 'em, don't let them. But the thing is, bro, like, I'm cool with giving grace, but grace can only be given to an individual that actually showcases that grace should be given. Because I'm not giving grace, bro. If you can't even give grace, like if we talking about each other problems, bro, and you shoot mine to the side, but you want me fully invested in yours, no grace give.
Yeah, I got problems too, man.
Man, listen. Mine's how about you, pimp player?
It's twice for sure, twice.
Yeah, because the one you married now, right? You've been together for a long time, so you couldn't even discover 3 because you were stuck at 2. You know what I mean?
Right.
You did a pit stop and never came out the pit. That nigga,
Yeah, definitely 2.
nigga, NASCAR driver. He said, "Hey, dog, you still change your tires?" Yeah, I'm
Go on without me. I'll catch up.
I'm gonna finish last.
I'll catch up later.
One was high school. Another one was like right in the middle. Kind of, sort of like right in the middle, and then last,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Love it. And we get to rule breakers.
Here we go.
All right, man. Your boy John Morant. He did the gun celebration a couple weeks ago. Got another warning from the league, and the next game immediately did it again. And I don't think they did nothing again. But then he changed. Oh, they fined him again? Mm-hmm. And then he changed the celebration the following game to the grenade. Which I actually thought was creative. I thought that was funny as hell. But it's still stupid for him to be doing this shit. Like,
I'm waiting for the bazooka.
Nah, he can't do the bazooka. That's a gun. But also, it's what was I about to say? Besides, it's stupid. You shouldn't be doing it.
If you watch the clip of him,
he got the Memphis Grizzlies PR team working overtime because the nigga said it wasn't a grenade. I'm tossing out all the bad narrative and it comes from my ears. Whoever came up with that, they need a bonus, okay? Because you think we stupid.
Nah, You know what made it crazy though? If you go back and watch the clip of him doing it, bro, when he throws the grenade in the crowd,
Right.
the person takes a picture like it's exploded, bro. Like the camera flashes when it goes into the crowd.
That is hilarious.
So when he's like
man.
this, you just see like the
Right.
boom.
Ah!
All we need to see is body parts. Make it like the Incredibles.
That is hilarious, man. But
I mean, Invincible.
I see a lot of people saying, well, everybody else in the league is doing it and da-da-da-da. Hey, man, same rules don't always apply to everybody, bro.
What happened to the old days when we had the Archer? You know, we got 3 to the dome. Just little shit like that. You feel me?
Well, what was J.R. Smith?
Yeah.
Little rock and roll.
Yeah, we had the nigga cooking. Like,
Yeah.
what happened to the old shit? Now we really got people out here doing these YNs is really just, and you not even raising the hood.
Yeah. Well, Ja really played with guns, and that's why I tell people also, this is why it's different for him, because he's actually playing with guns in an unsafe manner. Like, it's not like he was out there hunting with guns. No, he was in the middle of the street playing with a gun on Instagram Live. Like, I don't see how people don't see the difference between the way he's acted and treated around guns and the way the rest of the league is acting right.
And Clarence live at home with both of his parents. Like, this is the crazy part.
Clarence had a real good the other way too. I made this connection in my head too, like, because people have really been saying, well, if they're gonna ban him from doing it, they need to ban everybody from doing it. And I'm just like, well, it's like this, right? Everybody's got a job before, worked at a job before. Everybody get their 30-minute lunch, right? But it's well known, everybody gonna take probably another extra 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes tops on their break, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody trips. It's kind of universally accepted. All right, everybody gonna come back a little 5, 10, 15 minutes late, right? But the minute the nigga take 45 minutes late on their lunch, come back 45 minutes late from their lunch, oh, we got a problem now, bro. You're taking advantage of the situation. You can't take advantage of the situation.
Where's Davis Turner? He be
rolling over in his grave.
He be playing in fucking Beijing, China right now. for this season alone.
Yeah, man.
Because it don't make no sense, bro. Like, you literally keep going through, go home, you look at, well, shit, if I can't use a Glock, I'm going to use a shotgun. If I can't use a shotgun, I'm going to use a semi. If I can't use a semi, I'm going to use a grenade. What the fuck you next you going to be doing? Throwing knives?
Right. And it's one of those things where you're not taking accountability for your actions.
And the kids is doing the celebration already.
Facts.
AAU ball running around doing grenades. Oh,
I'm telling you, it was creative. The shit was funny, but it's just not a good look. It's not a good look for him. And we'll see what the league decides to do. Because next year, I think Memphis will probably have 2 national televised games. And for this playoff series, if they are lucky enough to make it or good enough to make it, they definitely gonna be on NBA TV. Like, you're not gonna be on ESPN, you're not gonna be on TNT, you're not gonna be on ABC. You will be on NBA TV.
Hey, all them playoff games gonna be on NBA TV for sure.
Absolutely.
Nobody
They're not playing with you.
NBA not playing with you no more, dog.
Yeah.
But see, if they finish 8th, they gotta show SGA on TV.
That's fair too.
They gotta show them.
You gonna make the league put the MVP on NBA TV?
Dog, they calling right. Hey, look. They calling right now, putting a fix in for Dallas and the Kings.
Oh,
They said, get this nigga out of here.
Next rule breaker: Jaden Daniels' mama won't let him go outside by himself. Like,
She in her wedding dress, turn the fuck up.
Jaden Daniels attended Brandon Ayuk's wedding this past weekend, and he on the dance floor cutting the rug, having a good old time. But not too far behind him, you see
His mama.
his agent. I just think it's crazy, man. Like, yo.
The crazy thing is agents don't be that close to players like that.
Hey, it's different when you're a momager.
Damn. Making sure damn.
I just think it's crazy. Like, yo,
She look good in that dress though.
she looks good in everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I don't. Maybe it's something wrong with me. Maybe I didn't have the right relationship with my mother, because I wouldn't want to be my mom that much. Like, goddamn.
Nah,
Am I
I
tripping?
got a relationship with my mom, but back up.
Like,
Back up. Back it up.
so I'm not tripping.
Not tripping, sir.
All right. Yeah, man. Let him go out by himself sometime. That's all I'm asking.
That's all you asking. That's all. That's all we requesting.
China reveals secrets. You said something about this.
Oh, China, man. Ever since, we always go on political rant, you know what I mean?
Tariffs,
man. China say, you know what, fuck it, we gonna drop it. China has been dropping all the DHgate secrets for all the fakes out there. They literally said, been saying, yo, like, and again, rumors, we don't give a fuck, whatever.
Right.
They
Do your own research.
Yeah, Gucci. They talking about Gucci. They putting the Italian tag in it. Says not made. It's made in China. We just put the Italian shit in there. They said, bro, you can buy the Hermes bags minus the Hermes logo. That's hilarious. Which is crazy, and they're not lying. You know what I mean? DHgate been around for years, in which you can buy even these motherfuckers with no end. It might say
you could buy something that got the end too, though. That's the crazy part.
But the cold part with shoes is you really gotta look down at my feet to make sure.
Gotta be on my grill.
Yeah. But again, and I always tell people, if I know you not a nigga that have top shit and you step out in some shit that costs like $12,000, fake. I'm not, bro.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be like, you got them fake shits on over there, boy.
No, yes, I am.
You gonna call them out? Let them live their life.
Because you're not living your best life. Because what do niggas do, right? That buy fake shit and come around niggas that don't.
They not trying to be humble.
Don't they be talking that shit? They be the main niggas grabbing the cup and the thing, bro. You didn't even put on this bottle, nigga. Why you taking pictures with the bottle in your foot like this?
Oh yeah, they got to see the DHgate, man.
You trying to be seen, and I'm gonna make sure you seen, all right.
They gonna see you, all right. Oh man,
big stamp of fake.
Yeah. Your homegirl love that place too, man. She been telling me.
I know.
She got the Christian Dior from there.
I don't know.
She bought a purse to match.
Hey, telling me like this. Look, hey, bro, I got all the kicks. Look.
But they do. They just a little different.
Fuck out of here, man. Don't ever walk up to a real nigga telling me I got all the kicks.
Hey, B, do not like that shit, bro.
I hate it, bro. I hate it with a passion. Bro. Like, niggas be like, oh, yeah, I got that Gucci on, bro. You know I blow a bag for it, bro. You fucking lying to the
You know I blew a bag for it.
Niggas ain't going to the Gucci store. You not spending $10,000 on the belt, bro, for prom. Stop it. That's DHgate.
Yeah, the red bottom.
120 DHgate. Stop playing with me, bro. You know niggas be getting it for the low. Them niggas robbing. Them niggas ain't robbing like that. DHgate, bro.
DHgate, bro.
Stop fucking with
me. They not
man.
Boosting like that?
You see the new law from California, bro? Put niggas in jail immediately now, bro.
Oh wait, yeah, we just voted on that.
Yeah. Go rob if you want to.
Yeah, that's grand larceny, nigga. Like felony. Shoplifter.
Try it if you want to.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Shout out to China, man, for releasing no secret.
China.
About to buy some shit.
Yeah.
And then JD Vance drops the college football championship trophy. Non-athletic asshole.
Just an asshole that just talks, bro. Like, this boy is like, how did you fumble that, bro?
Tell he didn't play sports growing up, bro.
Bro, like, that shit terrible. Oh, none of them motherfuckers up there. Bro, Did
you even watch the game to know how the trophy is set up?
Nope.
That means you would know how to pick it up.
Nope. As soon as he got it, he had it. Like, bro.
Looking goofy in the face.
Like, goofy every day. Every time he sit in the office, it was big goofy.
Lord Jesus. I just can't. Well, I can believe that team's just still going up there, but they going to break a trophy. And it's going to be hilarious. I'm going to say good for you.
Damn, that's so the Dodgers been so far, that means the Eagles coming up soon. Fuck!
Yeah, sometime next month, maybe.
I know Jalen going to be like this, look. Oh.
He better not address Jalen.
He is. He is.
MVP. He got to.
Fuck. He got to. I know the Browns is giving him a thorough read up, like just.
Hey, this how you supposed to act, all right? Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
I might actually watch that ceremony.
Man.
That's going to be interesting. All right, man. You got anything else?
Shit. Shout out to Skip Bayless, man.
Oh, yeah, Skip.
Skip's so down bad, bro. He doing a little YouTube thing where like it's like the red flag thing where you sit in the middle
with a bunch of people,
yeah,
a bunch
arguing
of
with a bunch
strangers.
and like I'm gonna tell people this right now, bro. They keep showing the clip saying that he was cooked by like an average person, bro. He's not being cooked. Like I don't care what nobody says, bro. Like does Skip say some wild shit? Yes, bro. But listen, dog, just because you can read a piece of paper with stats, bro, doesn't separate the fact. Like, I'm just going to put this out there on the floor. No disrespect to nobody I ran into in the media world, but it's time for me to buck out my chest and talk my shit. I told someone straight up, bro, that Anthony Davis comparison to me, right? And this is just power forward for power forward, bro. His comp comparison to me is Tim Duncan. And everyone looked at me like I was fucking blowing smoke. And I said, bro, if you look at Anthony Davis right now as the person he is, he's very dominant, but he's not the type of person that's going to play with his back to the basket. He wants to either drive on you or shoot at you in that attribute. I'm not going to give him Dirk Nowitzki because he ain't scoring at a high clip like that. He can score, but he's still going to play around that rim area. Who was good at doing that? Tim Duncan. He was not backing you down. He'll catch it in the post, drop that motherfucking leg, and square it up to back it up off the thing.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? You know what someone told me his comparison is? Kevin Garnett. I almost jumped off the fucking thing.
I thought that's where they would go.
Bro, but the thing is, when you look at Anthony Davis and Kevin Garnett, right, they say, well, Kevin Garnett, he was more efficient in his midi. Tim Duncan, the reason why his efficiency is not good because nigga was shooting at more of a higher clip, but I digress. And he got more put out than anything. You know what I mean?
That bank shot was legendary.
Nigga, he was and fading with it, right? The reason why I don't give him Kevin Garnett is because if you saturate in numbers, bro, and you literally compare player to player, Anthony Davis doesn't have the same tenacity as Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. No.
Kevin Garnett comps would be like, I would say a Zion if Zion can get his shit in order. You feel me? Those type of ferocious type of power forwards, right? Finesse power forwards, his comps is fucking Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, but I mean, if you just take away the emotional part of their game, I could see how people would pick Kevin Garnett over Tim Duncan if you just strip him down raw. Like the defensive tenacity, he came in around the same age as him. He was a multi-time All-Star for a small market team. Couldn't get over the hump, and then
See, you taking them acclimates. I'm talking about straight bucket for bucket, hoop for hoop.
Gotcha.
Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Anthony Davis is in one group, bro. Kevin Garnett, Zion, and I would say someone else. Shit, even Victor Wembanyama is going to be compared in that group with
Either way,
Dirk.
It should be an odd compliment.
Nigga,
like, Tim Duncan is universally known as the greatest power forward of all time.
But what was his name, right? The big fundamentals. And when you look at fucking Anthony Davis, don't he pride himself in some of them fundamentals? The nigga was a damn point guard.
I ain't mad at it.
No,
but I knew that.
I got shunned for arguing that. Niggas looked at me like, they're like, Tim Duncan. Nigga, y'all acting like Tim Duncan was a scrub.
Right. Y'all make it seem like it's disrespect.
Like, you bringing out KG. KG used to have to tell niggas, did he say my mama pussy stink to get riled up? Like, and KG was more of, he played with his back to the basket, bro.
He did. A lot of fadeaways.
He didn't learn that midi until he started getting older. Tim was giving niggas the middies off the dribble. Dirk was giving niggas the lean back special.
One leg fadeaway.
Come on, dog. Like I tell niggas, bro, you gotta know your hoops, and that's just straight hoops. Like that's just like, for example, right? And I know that one more we could go. If I go center for center, right? I'm not comparing Shaq to Kareem or anybody in that attribute, right? Akeem Olajuwon, right? You don't know why? Because Akeem and Kareem, the motherfuckers were dominant centers, but more of the finesse side, right? One had the fucking sky hook, the other one had the necessary the shake, right?
Dream shake.
Shaq's comp or Dwight Howard's comp is Shaq, nigga.
Shaq
it's straight up, bro.
Shaq don't have no comp.
Shaq, no, I'm just saying, but like,
right.
Even if you do it,
and don't tell Shaq that Dwight is his comp because he gonna shoot at you.
I know he is.
He don't like that.
He probably might, but like, even if I go comp for comp, another one I would say,
the physicality of
bro,
it.
It's like, bro, y'all niggas y'all can barely shoot free throws. Y'all niggas is looking for straight dunks and abuse.
Facts. I'm gonna rough you up.
Shit, nigga.
Catch this elbow.
Dog, you know what? And this is a low grade too. Rasheed Wallace, bro. I put him in the same group with Dirk and them. He was a stretch four. He was a stretch four.
Yeah.
I'm
7-footer shooting threes. Like
talk to me, dog. But yeah, we out of here, dog. I'll start going down the list.
I thought it was granted, Skip is clearly on the downside of his career right now.
Bro, you're arguing bums over fucking
But
LeBron and
Yeah,
and all that.
I think it's funny and cool that he's doing this stuff. But it's clearly a sign.
Yeah, because the podcast didn't work. He got kicked off. But I will say it's entertaining
Let them
because
come and take your show from you.
in facts, it's very entertaining to me because you're arguing people off the street, and you see that some of their logic, bro, is so embedded on shit that it's not hoop related. Like you're not like the nigga brung up a stat proving that LeBron James' shot is better than Jordan's. Granted, this nigga played, retired, and came back again. LeBron's playing more seasons than Jordan. Of course his stat line gonna look better.
That's not necessarily true, though. Sometimes the longevity of it all makes it
Brings
it down. Like you said with, I don't know who you said Tim Duncan's shooting percentage was lower because he shot a lot. Like you just said that.
I just said that, but but in this argument, it's like, dog, but like this, what year? But I say overall, right?
Right.
But you arguing with LeBron? What years are we talking about? Like what? You talking about? Are we talking about Jordan's prime? And then he was like,
"We only want to talk about Jordan's prime."
You know what? You know what? Then he brought
forgotten years.
the nigga. The funny part was he was like, "You hard on LeBron in regards to like Jordan. What happened when Jordan went 1 for 9 in that attribute?" I said, "Skip, you wasn't thinking, nigga. All you had to say to shut down that nigga argument was, hey." Jordan did with one team. This nigga went to Miami to start it and then came back to Cleveland.
Yeah, but why did he have to leave?
He didn't have to leave.
I'm leaving, bro.
No, you know why he said
That's malpractice.
No. He the cold part he didn't have to leave because if you think about Jordan when he was 1 and 9, he asked for them to go get somebody to help him.
Who did they go get?
Scotty.
Oh, so they had to draft somebody, right?
Yeah, they would. I'm just saying, but he stayed and he won in that bucket.
Also, that was
versus you left and joined Dwayne Wade's team.
I'm not here to argue LeBron versus Jordan no more because clearly whoever you pick, that's who you pick it now. But I mean, you are clearly missing context here. Like in the '80s, free agency wasn't really a thing.
Again,
like
the nigga left to go learn from
and why did he leave? Also, because people like Skip Bayless were harping on him not having any rings. It's the same reason why KD ended up leaving. It's the same, like it's the thing now. It's the same reason why AD asked for a trade from New Orleans. It's the same, like,
and that's why the arguments always falter when you have an individual that stayed with a franchise and actually hooped. Shout out to Kobe, and got out the mud. Kobe did get it with Shaq, but then when Kobe had to go get it himself. He was like, hey, go give me fucking Paul Gasol.
Kobe also wanted to leave.
He wanted to come to the Clippers real bad.
So, like, that's what I'm saying.
He wanted to leave. He wanted to leave, but you know who stopped him from jumping off the cliff? Oh, that's a bad pun. That's fucked up. Damn. You know who stopped him from jumping?
Who?
Jerry West.
Yeah.
Oh.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
Damn, I can't even walk that down the aisle. I'm sorry, Kobe.
It's okay. You didn't mean it that way.
I really didn't. It's just a common folk tale.
Common phrase.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's wrap this up. Be sure to follow the podcast on all platforms at WDMTR Pod. Follow me at Felix_Reyes Jr. Mr. BB. That's me. Come see what new pregnancy craving Robin has this week. B, where can they find you?
Probably gonna be some fucking annihilators and spaghetti. They can find me at Leave It to Beef 31.
Why?
Because I am that shooter. Argue these sports with me, because I'm gonna tell you right now, your opinion stinks.
Hey man, so we don't make the rules podcast. We'll see y'all next week. Happy Easter.
Whoa.